Joining us at Fielding Estate Winery today, such a great day for a glass of wine, being joined by winemaker Richie. How long have you been here at Fielding?
Yeah, so I've been here 15 years now. It's been a good run.
Wow, a great run as a winemaker. What's your favorite thing about making wine?
Well, I think the best part about being a winemaker is, you're making something that people are enjoying every day, all over the place.
Yeah.
You're in the business of giving something to some people that you love, whether you know them or don't know them.
Something to celebrate. Tell me about these wines that we're about to taste.
Yeah, we got two wines out here right now. We have our estate bottled Cabernet Franc and our Cabernet Syrah, which is a blend. Both wines are from 2020. And these both just won a gold medal at the Wine National Wine Awards.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
What's it like to make these wines in the Niagara region?
Niagara region is beautiful, as you know.
Yeah.
It's a great spot for growing a lot of different grapes. Cabernet Franc specifically is a red grape that thrives here in Niagara, not just on the Beamsville bench, but through other areas of Niagara as well. Yeah.
And when you're doing it, I know there's some sort of hand pressing that is involved.
Well, there's a lot of manual labor that goes into wine. There's not a lot of sitting at desks. As you can see by the color of my boots. And,
See, now we have to show your boots.
Course.
You were all like, don't show my boots, they're really dirty, but now we have to showcase them.
So there's always, winemaking is very hands-on,
Yeah.
Between harvesting the grapes, feeding the presses, punch downs, filling barrels, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a really hands-on process. And I think that really involves our winemaking team with day-to-day really getting to know the wines, and that I think shows through in the final wines.
Okay, so which is which?
Right, so the one in front of us here in the taller glasses is our estate bottled Cabernet Franc.
Okay.
These are both wines that we only have available here at the winery, so you're not going to find them in the LCBO.
It's got a good nose.
It does, it sure does. So Cab Franc, is kind of like a red wine that is pleasing to a wide range of wine lovers. There's Cabernet Francs that are light and juicy, and ones that are big and bold. And this one kind of falls somewhere in the middle.
I was just going to say it's in between, because it's juicy, but it's bold.
Yeah, very drinkable right now, but it's also going to age well for years to come.
Okay,
right?
and what's this one in the smaller glass?
In the smaller glasses are Cabernet Syrah. And so it's a blend of 3 different grape varieties. So Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and Syrah. And we make this wine almost every year. And the blend percentages from year to year change.
Right.
Actually, this year is only Cab Sauv and Syrah. But some years we mix in Cab Sauv as well, or Cab Franc as well.
And when you're talking about food, what you're going to pair with them? I mean, meat, kind of heavier meals, like a steak, sausage.
So these are both a good pairing with this sausage. So I like that we did this pairing because it's something that I would actually make at home. So any kind of grilled meats, anything with peppers or onions, things like that, great pairing with Cab Franc.
Amazing.
Because it's a grape variety that has a fair bit of fruit, but also some earthiness. You get some smoky notes in the wine and also from the grill as well.
It's amazing. Okay, well, thanks, Richie, for teaching us about these award-winning wines. Coming up, our tour of Fielding Winery continues, so don't go anywhere. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Hey, Heidi has now put me to work. I am making what they have displayed nicely as the chill box. This is for when you want to go out on a picnic with some family, some friends, but you want to keep your wine cold. So when you pack your cooler full of all your yummy treats, maybe your burrata salad, which is what we're going to be topping off in a few moments, grab some ice, toss it in there. And when you get to your picnic location, whether it be a table or if you're sitting down on the grass by the water, get your chill box out, and it is super easy to put together. Who made these for you, Heidi?
Yeah, there's a local printing company in Beamsville called PBI, and Len and his wife were in France, and they found these amazing boxes, and he came to me and he said, I have an idea, we have to do it, you need to have them at the winery, and I thought it was spectacular because how fun. It's a gift box that actually converts into a one-use time personal chill box. So it's so amazing. Fun. So what a great gift, right?
And see how fast I just pulled that off?
And as things, are happening with picnics and entertaining, you give it to your friends, you're like, just throw some ice on there and we're good.
Yeah. When you bring your own bottle of wine or whatever it is that you want to chill, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know these have been a huge hit. You make these all the time.
This is my new go-to salad. I love it. It looks good. You can use all your fresh seasonal fruit or vegetables. I've been using the strawberry mostly. That's been the one I love. That's the one Cole loves. So he always asks for it. So you can put a
And with the burrata too, eh?
With the burrata.
kids. It's amazing.
So I know this is pretty food friendly for kids because it's simple ingredients. Underneath the arugula is I put a little bit of basil and a nice balsamic dressing. So whatever you want to use for your own favorite balsamic. Then you put the burrata, you add your nice seasonal fruit. We're gonna pair that with the rosé, which is in the chill box right now. So that's actually the perfect pairing. The Gamay rosé has some really nice fruit flavors that pair super well with the burrata and the acidity in the strawberries. So that's gonna be a delicious summer pairing.
I love summer. It's so
I love summer too.
I'm so sad that it's going to be ending before we know it.
And then if you want, it's peach season. So I was down at Warner's Fruit Stand in Beamsville yesterday and I got these delicious, freshly picked peaches.
Nothing
and
better
that's going to pair super great too. I put a little honey in with the peaches, so it makes kind of like a little sauce. And then nice cracked pepper with the herbs. It's so good. And this is going to pair really well with the Sauvignon Blanc. This is our new 2022 Sauvignon Blanc. Real fresh flavors like citrus, herbaceous notes.
Oh, I do love this one. Cheers.
It's my favorite. Cheers. It's like summer in a glass, literally.
That's exactly what it tastes like, summer in a glass. Now, sometimes people don't love fruit and cheese.
Yes. And our garden is bursting with tomatoes. Cole and Curtis planted a great garden this year.
That's awesome.
I know, it's so much fun. And it is overrunning, so we're looking for things to do with our tomatoes. I did add a little basil in with the tomato mixture. Our little fly trap is clinking the glasses. And again,
yeah, we need to talk about that too, because that was a good
aren't they
find.
fun?
Yeah.
So, yes, I'll put that here. This is also fly season and tomato season. So we have these at the winery, and they are just fun because they spin around.
And they get rid of all the bugs.
And they get rid of all the bugs. So with the tomato mixture, we're going to pair our Gamay. Gamay has, cheers, nice fruit flavor, good cherries, some nice pepper notes. Also really light and fresh, so a great summer wine. Yeah, you get fancy with the balsamic dressing. Love, love, love.
Do you do the balsamic with the fruit?
You can.
Depends on your taste, I think.
Depends how fancy you want to be. So we love this.
Well, we are going to continue making and snacking, and for now, turn things back inside the studio.
Sounds good.
Back at Fielding Estates Winery, it is time to talk cider, and we are now being joined by an assistant winemaker. This is Clark Tyler, and you are going to give us kind of a brief description on how you make cider here at Fielding.
Cider is actually very much like white winemaking. It's very simple. We got our apples locally around the corner, and having education knowledge of winemaking, it really translates to making cider.
Really, it's not that much different. So if you're a winemaker, you can make cider. What do you have here? What are your showcasing flavors this summer?
So here on this plate, we have our peach cider, our apple cider, which is the original production, and our cherry rosé cider.
The cherry rosé, I have to try it. You can come here and get a flight, which is 3 different ciders, but that's not all you're showcasing, right? You've got more than 3.
Yeah, we do have a hop cider as well. All of our apples, anything is sourced locally. Fruits come from Cherry Lane, multiple peach growers around the area.
I love Cherry Lane.
Hops, we have honey in the peach as well. And we do have a new little treat coming out shortly. We'll be doing a strawberry cider.
Ooh, that'll be coming out by the end of summer, fingers crossed?
Yeah, close to it. Waiting for some packaging. It's going to be light, 4%, and we're going to be going to a slim can as well for that one.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
A little bit different in the marketing.
Yeah.
And of course, these are the snacks that we would enjoy, right?
Yeah, there's a selection of cheeses here, Merlot aged. There's a cheddar and Guns Hill in there. It's always great to just come by, grab a charcuterie board, have a flight of cider, and it's always fun to come out and enjoy this beautiful view as well.
Well, the season is so short.
Yes.
Right? You really got to get out and take advantage of it when you have the time.
Yeah.
And if you do have the time, what's this little tour? Why did you give me this map? This is super cool.
So that is the Niagara Ale Trail.
Okay.
And we are located in the Niagara Benchlands. So we are Lincoln to St. Catharines, and you can find this on the website. You can download the map as well. It's a fantastic little resource. Check out what there are for ciders and breweries out in the area.
So neat.
Make sure we're on the stop.
So you just have to, grab a couple of friends, get a designated driver, and hit up, wow, there's 19 different, 24 different, 28.
It's always growing. It's a beautiful region to always
non-stop.
have cider, wine, beer.
Yeah, this is
World is our oyster with all
incredible.
the fruits available.
Wow, okay, well thanks, Clark. At Niagara Benchlands, we can go to St. Catharines. Wow, there's so many different areas. Stop by Fielding's, make sure you get a charcuterie board. You can try a flight of cider, you can try a flight of wine. There's so much to offer here. Get it in while the getting is good, while the weather is cooperating with us. Coming up, we're gonna chat with Heidi and we're gonna talk about al fresco dining, what you can bring when dining with friends. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Well, long weekend coming up, and we are here with Heidi. We're talking about some of the delicious offerings that you're going to have this weekend with your very own food truck. That's kind of cool.
I know, we love Chris. He's been with us a lot of weekends during the summer, but it's the long weekend, so we themed it Tacos and Tunes.
Love it.
Chris is very well known for his tacos, and they're fantastic.
They
So
look
we're going to
so
be serving up
good.
those Friday and Saturday, all day basically. 12 to 7, and live music in the evenings, 4 to 7 both days.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we have a beef tenderloin taco and we have a vegetarian taco. So there's something for everyone. And when it comes to a wine pairing, what do you suggest?
I'm going to suggest our Rieslings. Rieslings are generally a little lower in alcohol.
Okay.
As well, they have a hint of sweetness, so they are going to balance off that beautiful heat that Chris has in those yummy tacos.
Delicious.
Lots of lime, lots of citrus, little bit of peach, so really, really nice, flavorful summer wine.
I
but
love
great
that.
with your spicy dishes, whether you're doing Mexican or Thai or whatever you want to have.
Okay, and speaking of spicy dishes, Chris, how are those tacos or nachos coming?
They're right there.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm a
those
bit of
look
a
good.
nacho queen.
Those
I
look
really
amazing.
do love them. I
So-
really do.
Those look amazing, Chris. So he's going to be here serving the nachos as well this weekend. And we have a little themed cocktail that we've been doing. We've been enjoying all our themed wine cocktails this summer. And I didn't know this, but we were chatting. Jalapeno in rosé wines is a thing.
Apparently.
It's a big thing on TikTok and on, you know, anytime you Google rosé wines, they're going to come up with this jalapeno flair. So we're going to
Okay.
make what we are serving this weekend.
Okay.
We're going to start with about 4 ounces of the long weekend rosé.
Of course.
Which is a Cabernet-based rosé, so it's got full flavor, lots going on, but it is dry.
Okay.
So we're gonna add a hint of the watermelon juice to add a little bit more fruit flavor, but a tad of sweetness.
Okay.
Couple slices of the jalapeno,
Oops, sorry, Luke. Getting in the way of
and
the camera
a
lens.
minute or two infused in your drink makes a huge difference. They're fantastic. And then let's top it up with a little splash of the soda water or the
Okay.
San Pellegrino.
Delicious. Just for a little bit of fizz, a little bit of bubbly.
So we're going to be serving these up all weekend long to go with Chris's delicious food.
Get some mint in there.
And a little splash of mint.
Love this.
Yeah, there's a ton going on this weekend here at Fielding and all at the wineries on the Beamsville Bench. So we're really excited to welcome our guests and see what they're doing.
I love this, and I love that I'm trying like a TikTok
know.
trend right now.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is great.
Isn't that so good?
Oh, that is so delicious. It's fresh. It's not too boozy. You can have one and relax and enjoy some. By the way, these tacos or these nachos are absolutely incredible. They're different. They're unique, and they are very tasty.
We are excited.
So if you're looking for something to do this long weekend, Fielding Estate Winery, it's a pretty great place to be with some live music, 4 to 7, right?
4 to 7 for the live music. Chris is here 12 to 7 Friday and Saturday.
Okay. Place to be. Thank you so much for having
Thanks
us.
for coming. This is great.
It is always such a good experience, except I'm making a mess out of myself, so I'm gonna have to go find myself a napkin. Lots more coming up on Morning Live.